Hey guys, today we're crafting. I'm sure we'll be using glitter. Maybe we'll do some painting. Do these colors suit me? Should we do some pop art? I don't know what we're gonna craft today, but let's get started. Let's make a recipe / phone holder at a Dollar Tree stuff. This video is a member shout out. Thank you so much for supporting our channel, and thank you to everyone who supports our channel. We appreciate you. I have one of these boards from the Dollar Tree, and one of our subscribers sent us these beautiful papers. And so they were connected. I cut them. I'm going to put one on either side. Maybe I'll make them a little 3D. I don't know yet, but I love the pictures so much. So we're going to see how this comes out. Yeah. So I picked my, I guess, least favorite out of all of them, but they're all gorgeous, to try this double-sided and see how it comes out and how, it fits and everything on this board. And yeah, and now we're going to, I think I'm going to stain this. I'm not sure. Let's see. How I stain something is I put this little Dollar Tree paint on it, and then I start with a, towel, whatever I have that I use for my painting. This is my junk towel I use for my painting, and we start staining it. The paint does the whole front, and you could see the difference, and I really like this look. It looks more like wood to me, like, like a finished wood. So we're going to do the sides, and we're also going to do the back, because we're going to do this double-sided. And then we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to start Mod Podging our pictures on. Find your Mod Podge. And then we are going to Mod Podge the bottom and put this on now that it's mostly dry. So far, so beautiful. Okay, now you're going to let that dry completely. Before we put any more Mod Podge on, but we can kind of decorate like the moon and stuff. So let's see. So basically, I just took my translucent glitter glue and I put a big dab of it and very carefully worked it around so it's more like 3D-ish kind of effect. You cannot see it, but it is. And yes, let's see what else. I think a little white, like dabbing on the trees to make it look a little more snowy. I don't know. And I just dabbed some white paint on to make it look like it's snowing. I glittered up just a little, like what looked like the path to me. And that's it. We're going to let this dry. Then we're going to Mod Podge over it. And just like maybe sand the edges or something. And probably do maybe some, I don't know, black rub and buff around it. We'll see. Rub and buff, and we just dirtied up our board a little. But we're going to put a bow and some like Christmas greenery, I guess, or at least some greenery. So the places where I kind of made too much of a mess, it might not show too much. But I do like the rub and buff. A little older, I just took some sandpaper and I went like around the edges and where the paper was and even a little on the wood, so it would really look a little older. Once we Mod Podge it, like I said, and put everything else on it, it should be beautiful. Grabbed a green string and I painted these, and I strung one through on one side. I'm going to do the other on the other side, because remember, we're going to make this two-sided. And there you go. They kind of just stay. I didn't glue them because I'm like, no, leave it. When you hang it, it's going to stay. And I really like the look of that. And I'm going to try not to use any hot glue on this project. So yeah, because it's a present and I hate when the glue shows and I'm making a glue mess. So we're trying new things. But I love the way this turned out. Now we're going to need also a bow. A bow! Okay, and there you go. I wrote Happy Holidays. It didn't come out as good as I wanted, but it says Happy Holidays. And I just literally tied a little bow out of the same ribbon and shoved a brad in there to hold it, because remember, we're not using hot glue. And yeah, it looks adorable. I also put a little blue dots too to make it pop because they're metallic. So the moon is still drying because remember we put a lot. And then we put our Mod Podge over, one more coat of Mod Podge because we didn't put anything over the paper yet. And we'd put a coat of Mod Podge over the paper and then we'd be done for that side. I changed my mind a million times. We're going to make it one-sided, and I put with tacky glue because I realized I didn't have any wood glue. 3 of these brown tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree because I want to make it a phone holder. Ciao. And yeah, I don't want to put the phone on it yet because the moon is still wet. And so are these guys. And so I want to make it a phone holder so they can have like a phone holder. And I want to give it to the gentleman upstairs. I always make them something. So yeah, I thought that would be cool. So yeah, we're going to let that dry. We still have to Mod Podge this, waiting for the moon. We're waiting for the moon to dry. And then we will Mod Podge that. Alright, so I put my phone on there so you could see how it will look. And it stands up by itself. And then you could just put it on like your kitchen table and put your phone on when you want to look at a recipe or when you're watching something and eating dinner. Just testing it to make sure it goes every way. So it goes this way and the phone goes that way. So it does work as a phone holder. I wish these things were a little wider, but nothing I could do about that. But I think it's cute. I think it's cute, and I think I'll make the lady upstairs one, but hers I'll make one that you can hold maybe recipes, or I'll write a nice recipe and put a little like one of those little clippy things so that she can clip other recipes on. I don't know yet. Just in case you don't want to use it as a phone holder, you can still hang it on the wall. And I was thinking how cute if we got the little tiny mini trees from the Dollar Tree and put it on there too. And then it would really be 3D. So yeah, super versatile idea, I guess. Because I kind of like it as the phone holder though, but yeah, or a recipe holder. Like, I wonder if it would hold your recipe book. I think it would need a backing then to stand sideways. Like, not sideways, but to like lean back. You'd need a tea back holder. And then you'd actually be able to put a book, a recipe book on it too. Okay, I just put some fake snow when I Mod Podged it. The blue marker did run with the Mod Podge, which I find weird because it was dry. But yeah, I don't know. So we won't use blue marker next time. We'd have to use just paint. Little paint instead of the marker. Because Mod Podge and marker obviously doesn't go well together. But otherwise, I think it came out adorable. And yeah, I think they'd be great as like phone holders, recipe holders, whatever you like. Oh my gosh, look I love it as a little recipe holder. You could hang it up or you can stand it up. So basically what I did was took one of those push pins from the Dollar Tree and just hammer it lightly in. And then I took one of these clippies from the Dollar Tree, hung it, wrote my 4-ingredient cupcake recipe, and then just stuck it on there. And yeah, you could put like a whole bunch of recipes in that big clip and then just pull out the one you want, put it in the front and use it. I love this. So love this. Yes, and this is how we're giving it. It from my cabinet too, so while I'm here at my stove mixing my ingredients, I can look at my recipe. So yeah, this is multitasking at its best. I wonder if I could still put my phone if I wanted to look at a recipe. Let's see. Yep, and I could still put my phone with the holder right up here and also look at like different recipes and notes and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, it's brilliant. So I love this. Yeah, tell me if you guys love it, if you're gonna make something like it, because it's super handy. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one.